not to be? That is the physical media question. Welcome, everybody, to a brand new live stream video. I appreciate every single one of you that are going to be here tonight talking about physical media goodness. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's kind of like an interesting Saturday night. A lot of people are live streaming, so it'll be kind of interesting who we get in here, man. But first off, right off the bat, thank you guys so much. Appreciate the love, each and every one of you that are going to be in here. Let's get this started, shall we? First off, how is everybody doing? How is each and every one of you doing? How's your weekend going? Definitely let me know. Oh, who we got here? We got Griff, Even the South, and Chad. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Hope you are as well, Griff. Matt Man, hey, Matt Man, how are you? God, how's it going, brother? Thank you for being part of the live stream. Oh wow. Mad Ang, what's up, brother? What's up? Thank you for being part of the live stream. Greatly appreciated, man. Ryan, watching WrestleMania on Peacock. You're watching WrestleMania and you're watching me? Damn, man. That's WrestleMania is much more exciting, right? Yeah. It's much more exciting. Let's see. Matt Man is great. Hey man, I'm glad you're great, man. I'm glad you're all good, dude. Let's see. What's up, Ray? Mr. Dingo? You should actually, I'm surprised actually you're here, Mr. Dingo, cause I know there's another live stream going on. So either you're going between two different live streams, or you just left that one to come to mind, which is really weird. So so I'm kind of so surprised you're here. But thank you though, I do appreciate it. Thank you, quite honestly, I appreciate it. Patrick, what's up? What's going on? Thank you for being part of the live stream. What's up, guys? What's going on, man? What's new? What's happening? Dingo, Trek. These decent set of people here. Mr. Dingo, I'm watching both and WrestleMania on TV, phone, and laptop. Oh my god. Good lord, man. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Dude. Oh, man. God bless your heart, Mr. Dingo. God bless your ever loving heart, man. Oh my God. Seriously? Oh, seriously. That's classy. That is classy. That is truly classy, man. Wow. Oh my God, dude. Jeez. So what's going on, man? What physical media love? What's happening, dude? What's going down, man? Tell me, guys. Patrick, I went to the movie theaters and saw Godzilla vs Kong. Thought it was okay. I'm glad that you ended up actually seeing it in the theater. My theaters are not quite open yet, but they will be at some point soon. Um, if you looked on the FilmFan 108 Instagram, it actually is like a week late. I put up the picture of John, Van, and myself. We watched Godzilla vs Kong here at the apartment, and I told them, I said, guys, we got to get a picture. So they were eating, and I was in the middle of them, and I'm just like, "Ah!" And I just like snapped the picture, and yeah, so I did that, dude. It was fun watching the movie with him. I won't give away what our thoughts are yet. John and I are gonna do the review this upcoming week, so hopefully within the next couple weeks it'll get to you guys. Hopefully, so yeah, we're gonna be doing that. I won't say what we thought offhand, but it was an interesting watch. Put it that way. It was an interesting watch, man. So I'll see here. Griff, Seth, random question. Do you remember if merch is discounted during Vin Sin sales? I know sometimes it is, depending on what the merch is. If it's rather new merchandise, I don't think it's actually gonna be that discounted. If it's a little bit older, like maybe say 6-ish months, it possibly will be. So that I would look out for that. I'm looking out for a lot of the physical media going half off, or at least the ones that I'm looking for. All of the ones that I'm looking for are still available with the slips, and trust me, there's a lot of them. Um, I've sort of been, I don't know if I would say I'm saving all of the ones that I want to get for a sale, but I think at least for me, Griff, what I think of sometimes is that there's certain, I want to say it. There's certain titles that I know are not going to sell out. Like I know it. Like all the ones that I like are ones that are not going to go on sale. I mean, not go on sale. They're not going to sell out. So I'm positive that I'm going to get it with the slipcover. Now there's a couple of titles that I really banged my head on that I didn't end up getting, like Mausoleum. Like when when Mausoleum went on sale, when it came out, I was like, oh, God, I don't know if I want it or not. And I was hesitating. And lo and behold, like, obviously, the slip is now completely sold out. It goes for big money on eBay. So, yeah, that's like ridiculous prices now. But most of the ones that I'm interested in are pretty much safe at this point. So I'm just waiting for the sale. And if there's good sales, then I'm going for it. Put it that way, man. Let's see. George, hey Seth, greetings from Australia. Just a quick hello and goodbye for now. It's Sunday morning here in Australia. You need to go as we have a WrestleMania party on here, man. Chat soon, man. George, thank you for shortly being here for the. I picked a bad time for this stream, didn't I, guys? Like literally, I am no longer a wrestling fan. Like, swear to God, like I used to be a wrestling fan from about 1985 to give or take 2001, 2002, and I am no longer a wrestling fan. I picked a really bad time to stream, man, because like everybody's busy either watching WrestleMania or there's other live streams going on. Like I picked a really bad time. Maybe Saturdays are not good times to stream anymore, man. Like maybe I should totally reconsider that, dude. Wow. But no, thank you for being part of it, George. I appreciate it, man. AJR, have you seen the show The Blacklist? I have not, but actually, it's always been on my radar because I am a huge James Spader fan. Huge. I love Spader. Spader is aces. And I hear he is absolutely awesome. When I first looked into The Blacklist, or sort of the trailers for it, it came across as almost like Hannibal Lecter light. Am I wrong to assume that? Like Spader was almost playing like a version of Hannibal Lecter in a lot of ways. I've heard it's really good, and I just never got a chance to watch it, but it's something that I'm really interested in. I think most of the seasons are on Netflix, so maybe I should watch like an episode or two and see if I like it or not. I've heard good things though, honestly. Let's see, AJR again. What's your favorite horror TV show? Oh, for a while it was American Horror Story. I remember when American Horror Story came out, and that first season was absolutely bonkers. It was amazing. I loved every single episode, and I actually own it Blu-ray, the first season of the show. And then, the other seasons were decent, but it was starting to die off for me. I think my favorite horror TV show of all time would probably be Tales from the Crypt. If I had to say it, it would be Tales from the Crypt, man. That show, still to this day, I love. I love every single season. I love every single episode. Doesn't matter the good ones or the bad ones. I enjoy them all. I think the Crypt Keeper is fucking awesome. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the horror TV show that I love the most. I don't know whether you consider it a true like horror TV show, but I enjoy it though. Patrick, I just got a Nintendo 2DS a couple days ago, and I've been playing Animal Crossing New Leaf. Nice. I wish I was a gamer, but not really much anymore. Griff, I need to get Forgotten Jolly Volume 2, but people keep buying it. Wish they would wait for the sale. Yeah, I know, right? Like, people keep on buying crap. Stop buying crap. Wait for when I want to buy the crap. Why can't they listen and learn, people? Mr. Dingle, what 4K player would you recommend that's not super expensive? Man, 4K players are actually still really high priced, actually. They are. They're kind of going down in price a little bit, but yeah, they're still kind of really high priced, though. Hmm. I don't know. That's kind of interesting, man. I guess, honestly, if I had to say, I mean, I have a Sony. I have a Sony 4K, but I go for more high end shit. If you consider Sony high end, I don't know, man. I don't really know much of what the 4K player landscape is out there. I really don't, because I'm a Sony guy, and so I buy Sony regardless. Like, I don't go out and check out any other what LGs are out there, or if there's like good Samsung players. I go for Sony, and that's all I go for, because that's me. I don't know much more about what the 4K landscape has. I mean, there's far less 4K players out there than there is Blu-ray players and even DVD players, but I'm sure there's good ones out there for decent prices. I just guess you gotta look, man. I don't know. Let's see. Um, Mr. Dingo, what do you think of the Uninvited? Thought it was a good plot twist. The Uninvited was decent. It was the plot twist was good. I wasn't in love with it, if that's what you're asking. I mean, I didn't love the movie. I don't own it on physical media. I mean, it's a decent movie, but it's not something I would consider memorable, though. Put it that way. Let's see, AJR. I've seen the first two seasons of The Blacklist so far. Oh, so it's good, right? I'm assuming it's good. You're keeping up with it, right? Because I got to do that at some point. So, Ryan, tonight is going to be a very depressing night. The final episode of Shameless hits at midnight. My God, man, is everything happening tonight? Holy shit! Like Shameless, WrestleMania. A lot of people are live streaming like a motherfucker right now, including myself. Man, this was a really bad time to stream, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, dude. Like I was at work today, and I said to myself, I said, you know what? I'm gonna live stream tonight. And a part of me was like, I don't know. And then part of, why not? And I'm now like thinking like, oh man, like everything is going on tonight, man. What the hell, dude? Wow, God, and talk about bad timing. Oh man. AJR, have you seen the Purge TV show or Bates Motel? I've never seen Bates Motel, and the reason why I've never seen Bates Motel, not that I've heard it's bad, I've heard it's decent. I am a huge Norman Bates fan. Like, those four Psycho movies are awesome. I love them. And the one thing I heard was that with Bates Motel, the first two and a half, three seasons, from what I heard, was basically like a lot of filler. That it was basically like just like little plot lines here and little plot lines there. It's not until you get to like the last couple of seasons or a little bit more that you start to kick into high gear the whole Norman Bates psycho whole thing like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. which kind of is like, okay, I'm just watching those first three seasons just to watch them, that they're not really gonna interest me from what I'm kind of getting the vibe of. So I never really dived into it. As far as The Purge, what I will say about The Purge is that I did actually watch the first season of The Purge, and I thought it was decent. I didn't love it, but I liked certain parts of it. The Purge TV show is, see, it's kind of tough because there's so much you can do with the Purge, but also the Purge is kind of limited as well because you don't want to stretch it too far. I mean, a TV show is a cool idea, but it's only cool in how you execute it, right? If you overextend it, it kind of feels kind of drawn out, and you're kind of like, okay, can we just kill somebody now? Like this whole drama, and he said, she said, and this person's cheating on me, and this person is doing this, and it's like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. And you'd have whole episodes of it. Uh, it was good. I think I like the movies better, but the TV show was an interesting experiment, put it that way. Let's see here. Eddie, what's up, Seth? It is 9 p.m. where I am, so you picked a good time for me. Okay, Eddie, at least I picked a good time for you, man. Damn, dude. Like, I was not prepared for this. After I announced the whole thing with the live stream, it was only afterwards that I found out about, like, oh, like, two or three or four other people are streaming. There's like WrestleMania going on, and they're like this. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, okay, man. I'm like, all right. I'm just gonna have to eat my words and do the live stream, knowing that like it's like I'm like low on the totem pole there, baby. So it's all good, man. Um, let's see, Griff. Sony is a solid brand. I think Samsung stopped making players. Ah, yeah, they might have stopped making players. They might have. I have always been I just have been. Sony's been good to me. It's been a good brand for me. It's lasted for me. And so literally I have a TV in the bedroom, Griff. It's a 32 inch. Just when I'm laying in bed, if I gotta, click on something. And that actually just went. Like the TV's done. Like the panel basically blew, and it's kaput now. But I've had it like literally over 10 years. And I was talking to a lady at the Best Buy who is good friends with my mother, and she says she might get me a good deal. But um she said to me, she said, wow, you're actually really lucky, because sometimes those TVs don't last past maybe 6 years. And I said, well, I don't, keep it on all the time. I don't watch it all the time. And so, that Sony was very good to me. And so I've had no problems with it. I've had Sony Blu-ray players and Sony DVD players that have lasted a long time. So, you know what? Sony's my brand, man. I'm going with it. For good or bad, man. That's what I go with. Some people are Samsung, some people are LG, some people are Panasonic. I'm Sony, man. That's who I am. So let's see. AJR, what's your favorite Seth? Seth Rogen, Seth Meyers, or Seth Green? It is Seth Green. Seth Green is my favorite Seth. However, he's probably my second favorite because I'm my own favorite. But no, Seth Green is definitely my favorite, and I think why is I grew up with Seth Green, man. I mean, Idle Hands and the Austin Powers movies, and uh, other really great flicks he was a part of. Of course, him doing Robot Chicken. So yeah, I've always been a fan of Seth Green. I mean, not like everything he does, but yeah, I mean, probably number two would be Seth Rogen, and then Seth Meyers. I don't really know much about Seth. I know some, but he's low on the totem pole. Low. Let's see. Eddie, what do you think of Platoon? Love it. Love Platoon, man. One of the best war movies of all time, hands down. Great flick. Platoon is awesome. Why wouldn't I love Platoon, man? Absolutely fantastic. Kresha, good evening. How are you? Thank you for being part of the live stream. Lears, hey, how are you? Um, Hope you're good. Just ordered the Grand Budapest Hotel Criterion. Very nice, Lears. However, I will say to you, Lears, um, I would, next time you're looking to get Criterion, I would wait until July because they're gonna have a massive, as Barnes and Nobles does every single time, they have a huge Criterion sale. Huge. The Criterion sale is mega, man. So they have like literally 50% off. So most of those movies are like literally $20. So if you can get a good deal at another site, go ahead, man. But if you're looking to get some good Criterion, they have a sale in July and they have a sale in November. And man, take advantage of it. Hell, I do. If you remember the last out and about I did back in November when I went to Barnes and Nobles and I dived into the Criterion sale, I bought a shitload of stuff, man. And there's even more stuff that I gotta buy now, and I'm like, oh God, well, like, but it's worth it, dude. Criterion is awesome, so. Um, let's see, Griff. Hell yeah, Wes Anderson on Criterion is the way to go. I am waiting, literally waiting right now, Griff, because I love that movie that he did. I Love Dogs. I love I Love Dogs. I think it's even better than Fantastic Mr. Fox. And in fact, I did a review on the channel for Isla Dogs, and I really loved it. And when it came out on physical media that week for the Out and About, I didn't buy it. And the reason why I didn't buy it because I know at some point Criterion's gonna put it out, right? Because they put out all of Wes Anderson stuff. So I'm literally now just waiting until they put Isle of Dogs out on Criterion. And if that is the only Wes Craven film, God, I wish they put out Wes Craven on Criterion. If it's the only Wes Anderson movie that they ever don't put out on Criterion, I'll be pissed. I'll be fucking pissed, man. I'll be like, wait a minute, I waited and I didn't get it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I'm waiting for that right now, man. Literally. God, I hope it comes sooner rather than later, man. 2021, you hear me? Hello? Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Crush, just got my Spaceballs 4K disc Rollerball and Killer Night. Yes, because you did tell me that you were going to order Rollerball. I do remember that. That you were going to order Rollerball. That's great that you got that. And I did order possibly the Spaceballs 4K disc. It hasn't shipped out yet, but yes, I ordered it. And so I can't wait. I love Spaceballs. I literally I've had the VHS of it, I've had the DVD of it, I've bought the Blu-ray of it, and now eventually I'll have the 4K, man. There's just certain movies that you just buy over and over and over again, and that's one of those ones. However, I think now once I get the 4K one, I don't think I'm probably going to be buying it ever again. It's kind of the last stop along the way, put it that way. But I am looking forward to it, man. Lears, thanks, man. Just glad it got a UK release. Just waiting on the Fantastic Mr. Fox Criterion to come out now. Fantastic Mr. Fox is out on Criterion. It is. Yeah, it is out on Criterion. Fantastic Mr. Fox is. At least as far as I know, I've seen it on Criterion, so I know it is. I'm surprised it's not where you are. That's weird. That horror dude, yo, Seb, yo, that horror dude, how are you, sir? Thank you for being part of the live stream. Mr. Dingo, why do you pick Sony? It is the best brand to get. If so, I might pick one up because I also like Sony. Mr. Dingo, honestly, it's just a preference, man. And I'm not even, like other people have preferences for Samsung or Panasonic or LG. They do. And I think if I had to say, it just goes to people's preferences. For me, I was always somebody that loved Sony. My mother and father bought Sony. They really liked it. So it was just sort of a carryover for me. But because I've rarely had any problems with Sony's, that majority of the time, like 95% of the time, Sony's have been great to me. So that's why I do it. And also, by the way, Sony is still very much supporting physical media at this point. Like Sony is still heavily on board with physical media. And so I like to support the companies that are still on board that train, and Sony is one of them in a big bad way. So that's another reason why I go that way. To be honest with you. Hey, Jeff. Hey, how are you? Thank you for being part of the live stream, man. Have you ever seen any of the Wishmaster movies? I only like the first two. Yes, I have seen the Wishmaster movies. The last two are garbage. Like three and four are terrible. They are really dog shit. Like, like seriously, they're bad, man. The first two though are great. Like the first two are awesome, and I know that Vestron put out that Wishmaster collection, and I was very close to buying that. I was really close to buying that, dude. And for some reason, I decided not to buy it, and I think the reason why was because two of those movies I would like, and the other two movies would literally be throwaway films. I wouldn't even care that I had them, and so it didn't make sense for me to buy it. If they came out individually, like if there's a UK company that put them out individually, or if somebody here in the States does, then I'll easily pick up the first two. But I really don't need. See, I don't really need unwanted movies in the collection. I really don't. Maybe other people do. I just don't really see the point in it. So, yeah, the first two are cool. I'd love to have them, but man, that Wishmaster collection is awesome, but I'm not going to buy two movies that I have no interest in. You know? Let's see. Griff, do you have anything on pre order right now? I have one from Mondo and about to pre-order two from Vincent. I have a lot on pre-order, Griff. I have a shit ton on pre-order. In fact, I just pre-ordered more today. Um, uh, I can't tell you what I pre-ordered, but I have a shit ton. I have pre-orders. Well, let me put it this way. I have pre-orders from Best Buy. I have pre-orders from Mondo Macabro. I have pre-orders from Severin. Ooh. I have a lot of pre-orders from Diabolic DVD. And I think that's all. But there's from those four outlets, there's a crap ton that I pre-ordered, man. A lot of people don't like to pre-order, but I pre-order it. Oh yes, I have pre-orders from 88 Films. Yeah, from 88 Films I have pre-orders. I have pre-orders from Via Vision. Oh man, it's all it's literally all flooding back to me now. Oh my God, Jesus! I know I have more. I have more that I pre-ordered from other labels that from Error 4444. From that one, I pre-ordered a title from them. I pre-ordered a bunch of stuff. Holy shit! Now it's like actually like coming back to me, man. Holy shit! Yeah, I pre-ordered a ton, man. I have. I like to pre-order it. Why? Because I'm guaranteed the motherfucker. I'm guaranteed it. Because I'm telling you, like, well, see, the thing about it with Vinegar Syndrome is that, like I said, those titles that I'm interested in, the ones that hopefully are going to go on sale, I know they're available. I go on the website, I see that, oh, they have over 1,000 left. Okay, cool. I know it. Certain ones that I've pre-ordered, I pre-order them because I trust in certain websites and I know those certain titles are gonna go fast or there's barely gonna be any in the store. So I decide, fuck it, I'm not taking any gambles anymore. But man, I pre-ordered a lot of stuff, dude. Wow. I've actually forgotten some of the stuff that I pre-ordered. Jeez. Oh man. Mike. Have you seen Hell on Wheels? It's an AMC Western show. It's about the construction of the first transcontinental railroad across the United States. It's a great Western show. I recommend it. I have not seen Hell on Wheels, but I know of it, and I've seen trailers for Hell on Wheels. Um, I've told you guys before I'm not much of a Western person. It's not a genre that I love. It's a genre that I appreciate, but I don't love it. But that's not to say I wouldn't get into it. It's just saying that it's not exactly my cup of tea. I guess I would see for me to get into a show, I probably would have to watch at least the first 4 to 5 episodes. And if by like episode 5 or 6, if I'm not into it at that point, then I tend to cut loose. So maybe I'll give it a chance at some point. There's so much stuff I gotta watch, man. It's like ad nauseum how much stuff I'm watching at this point. God, I'll try to get to it at some point, man. Honestly. Let's see. Lear, since you love Platoon so much, have you seen Come and See before? One of, if not my favorite war movies. Come and See. I have not. I have not seen Come and See. Is it good? Who's in it, actually? No, I've never heard of that one. I mean, there's certain war movies that I really love. There's a lot of unknown ones that I don't know about, but that one I've never heard of, man. That's kind of interesting. Patrick, is Wonder Woman 84 any good? No. There. I'm honest. It's not that good. Look, some people like it. Okay, some people do. What I would say to you is that we have a review on the channel. Please go check out our review of Wonder Woman 84 because, we're very honest. John, Bob, myself, we're really honest, man. You know, we just didn't like the damn movie, man. It ain't that good, dude. I mean, compared to the first movie, man, that's like a big step down. But some people like it. God bless their hearts, man. I'm telling you. Mr. Dingo, watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 and it wasn't that bad. Texas Chainsaw 3, I actually really do enjoy Texas Chainsaw 3. I enjoy the unrated cut of Texas Chainsaw 3. You know, I like it for a lot of reasons. First of all, Viggo Mortensen is great in Texas Chainsaw 3. He doesn't get nearly as much love for that movie that he should get, man. He is awesome in that movie. I really do like Ken Foree in that movie as well. I think Ken's pretty cool. The family is very weird and bizarre in that one. I like Leatherface's chainsaw in that. Um, it's not like the best chainsaw movie, and it's not even the weirdest chainsaw movie at that, but I think it's sort of the average chainsaw movie that I actually do appreciate. It's not bad. Little out there, but I don't think it deserves all the hate that it gets, though. I don't think it does. See, Lears. Uh, Patrick, he's got a great Wonder Woman 84 review up on his channel. It's worth the watch. Thank you, Lears. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we put a lot of effort into that, and there is more reviews coming, guys. Honestly, there is. I'm right now editing the Coming to America 2 review, which should, God willing, be up either this upcoming weekend or the next weekend. I'm just editing it. I'm a perfectionist. Okay, I'm a perfectionist. I want to get the shit right. So I'm taking my time, man. Then after that, I'm going to be editing the Justice League review, the Zack Snyder cut one. That's going to be that one, and then putting up the Godzilla versus Kong one. And then we're going to be reviewing the Mortal Kombat one and a whole bunch of other stuff coming in May. Yeah, so we're doing more reviews slowly but surely. I've just got to find time to edit the damn stuff, man. I mean, between working and uh, life shit and helping my mother and spending time with my girlfriend and planning more videos and watching movies, having time for editing stuff for YouTube is kind of a pain in the ass, but I'm slowly getting to it. I promise it's gonna come onto the channel at some point. We may not get many views on the damn things because they're late, but hey, man, they'll be out there into the world. Well, what can I tell you? Um, Joe C. I always wait for Criterion sales at Barnes and Nobles. I picked up Pan's Labyrinth and Breakfast Club and Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me and Silence of the Lambs last time. Can't beat half price. I damn well agree with you, man. You cannot beat half price whatsoever. I mean, look, that's the reason why I hold back. A lot of people say, "Oh, are you gonna pick up this movie?" And usually, if it's Criterion, I'm like, "No," and they're like, "Wait a minute, you're not gonna pick that up?" And I'm like, "No," because I'm literally waiting until the sale happens. Um, my friend John, who I love him to death, and he said to me he pre-ordered a Criterion, and I mean, it's cool. He can do it, and I appreciate it. But I was thinking like, dude, you can wait till July. Literally, they're gonna have a half off sale. The movie's gonna be half off, and and I don't think he really knows much about the sale because he doesn't really go for Criterion as much as like I do. But that would be my suggestion. I mean, you're saving money and you're still getting a great edition. I consider it a win-win. I'm just saying, man. Let's see. Robert makes the cut. Hey, how are you, Rob? Robert, thank you for being part of the live stream, man. Appreciate it, bro. Lears, if you had to pick from your collection, what would you say your favorite Blu-ray is? I have no favorite. I have no favorite. And I know you're saying to yourself, Seth, you're a goddamn bloody liar. However, I really I really don't. Man, I really do not have a favorite. I love all of these Blu-rays, all of these movies. I love them all. Um, because for me there is no filler. And every one of these movies I love and I want to own. So there is no one over the other. I mean, I have some favorite movies, but not favorite Blu-rays. If that makes sense, man. Let's see. 4K Media Guy, thank you for being part of the live stream, 4K Media Guy. Wait a minute. Why are you watching me? I thought you'd be watching another live stream. Unless you're doing the same thing that Mr. Dingo is doing. You're literally like on a laptop and on a cell phone and on your TV and like, what is this? Like, is this like this is like live stream mega Saturday or some shit? Like literally. Like it's like I'm like I feel bad for Mr. Dingo. Like I really do, man. Like he's literally between three devices and like his eyeballs have to be going like uh, I'm like, oh, I feel so bad, man. Oh shit. Oh god, dude. Well, but thank you for being part of the live stream, man. The Outsiders might get a 4K if the wow, really? If it does, I would get it. I could possibly get the 4K of The Outsiders. I mean, I did recently pick up the Blu-ray, so yeah, and it was for not a lot of money, so I'd probably pick it up. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would. Josie just watched the original Blade Runner for like the 25th time. One of my faves. I have the 5 disc Blu-ray set in the suitcase with all kinds of memorabilia. I used to. Okay, Joe. I used to have the briefcase. It wasn't the Blu-ray. It was the DVD. I used to have the briefcase, and man, I kind of feel bad because I fucked up and I sold it off. I don't know why I sold it off, man. I think it was like a time when I was like getting rid of a lot of stuff in the collection, and I was asking myself, do I really need the DVD briefcase of Blade Runner? And now I'm thinking, well, fuck it, I do. But I have the Blu-ray edition of Blade Runner, but I don't have the suitcase of it. But I love Blade Runner. That movie is fantastic, dude. That movie is absolutely killer. It's amazing. Blade Runner 2049 is fantastic too. Yeah, Blade Runner is great. Like I said, I used to have that damn briefcase, man. I sold it off, dude. One of like my biggest regrets now. Whatever. Mr. Dingle, the movie Becky was trash. Didn't like the editing and the slow pace. Kevin James didn't fit the role. I will say this much: I wasn't in love with Becky, but I do kind of enjoy it. I will say that the thing that makes that movie is Kevin James. If you didn't like Kevin James in it, then yeah, that movie is not that great. But Kevin James to me makes that movie. Like I think he's really good in that film overall. Not everybody thinks so, but I think he's actually pretty good, dude. Honestly, all things considered, I mean, it's probably the one of the best roles he's ever done. Just saying. Griff Redux, the sickness is coming out with all of your pre hours. Yes, oh my God, my pre-orders, God. I'm literally getting Alzheimer's figuring out what the fuck I've actually pre-ordered, man. And it's bad. It's bad because I don't want to pre-order something twice. And I've done that once. Like literally I got something in the mail twice. I'm thinking, "Wait a minute. God, I didn't. God, this must have been a mistake." And so it was like, no, no, I pre-ordered twice. I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm very careful now to not pre-order like something, but at the same time I wanna. So I've been just pre-ordering and just trying to keep up with it, but I'm doing a terrible job at it, man. So, oh god, yeah, it's pretty bad, man. Crush, are you thinking about ordering Fast Times at Ridgemont High on next Criterion sale? Also, I recommend to get Chop Shop from Criterion too. I just watched it tonight. Good movie. I've never heard of Chop Shop, but I will definitely look that up, Crush. And I do want to get Fast Times at Ridgemont High. A lot of people don't really like the cover to it, like the artwork. I'm okay with the artwork. It's not like classy or anything, but I do enjoy it. I wish there was reversible that you would get the original artwork on it, but honestly, if Criterion's putting that out, then I'm getting it, man. And if I can get it for 50% off, you bet your ass I'm gonna do it. So yeah, yes, I am definitely wanting to pick that up. No doubt. No doubt I want to pick that up, man. Aaron Johnson. Hey, Seth, what are your thoughts on the animated Batman movies in general in comparison to many of the live action Batman movies? The animated Batmans, or at least the ones I've seen, because I haven't seen all the animated Batman ones, they're really cool. I think they do a great job with Batman in general in those animated movies. I think they're awesome. In comparison to the live action, hmm, you know what? The live action. See, I like majority of the live action Batman ones, but there's something about doing those DC animated movies that just sort of kind of frees you up a little bit more. That's tough, dude. I can't say they're better or worse, but I just enjoy them, man. I think the animated ones are pretty cool overall. See, Mr. Dingo, watched your last movie hunt video, and I laughed my ass off when you went off on Barb and Star. Heard people say it was good, but I had no interest. But the cover looks cool. Look, I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Dingo. I don't always go with the crowd. I think you know that by now. If you've seen any of the out and abouts and whatnot, I'm pretty much speak my mind. And if I don't like something, dude, I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna be honest. I don't care whether the majority of people like the damn thing or not. I'm just gonna say my piece, man. And with Barb and Star, oh my God, Barb and Star. I don't care how good the cover is. And by the way, the cover is amazing. But it does not, and I mean this, it does not polish a turd. Okay? It does not polish a turd. That movie is absolute it's hot garbage. It's hot garbage, man. It is. It's terrible. And it just to me I never I was like literally I started the movie thinking this is gonna be a mundane movie, right? I'm probably not gonna like this movie, and like there's this little Asian chick who is like a paper boy throwing papers. Okay, cool, whatever. And and then it goes into like an evil white albino and their lair and some sort of weird Doctor Evil scheme, and I'm the like, what? I'm like, what the hell did I walk into? And I almost thought to myself, am I watching the right movie? And like, no, I'm absolutely. I mean, you, an evil white albino villain, a philosophical crab, sea turtles that are attached to a magical Reba McEntire. You have literally Jamie Dornan, who is like almost acting like a little schoolgirl, playing in the sand and doing musical numbers and all this stupid shit. And I'm literally thinking to myself, I'm thinking, what am I fucking watching? I'm like, this is stupid for stupid's sake. And it reminded me of some of those terrible Adam Sandler movies, man. Those Jack and Jill, man. I'm telling you. And I just was sitting there, and there were times I wanted to turn it off, but I'm like, dude, I got to talk about this. I got to talk about this in the video. So I'm gonna brave it. And I'm like, oh fuck, man. That movie is terrible. And maybe some people like goofy random comedies, and I do. I like goofy random shit, man. I have a lot of it in the collection. But I gotta tell you, man, I mean, that movie, something about it is just like the jokes feel like they're like 10 to 20 years too late. It feels so like random and out of place. And it just, nothing's cohesive in it. They're literally throwing spaghetti at the wall. It's so terrible. Oh my God. Yeah, guys, if you have not watched the latest Out and About video, definitely watch it because I talk about Barb and Star, man, and I'm honest, dude. I mean, people like it, but fuck it, man. I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna speak my mind. You guys know that by now. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Whether you agree with me or not, I'm gonna be real. And I was real on that one. Put it that way. Oh, let's see. Lears. Come and See was by Ilem Kilmov about an invasion of a Russian village by Nazi soldiers. It's really brutal, but an excellent watch. I'd highly recommend it. I will check that out. Come and See. I'll see about that one. Like I said, I've never heard of it, but I'm always up for checking out a good like war flick. So yeah, I'll give it a look, man. Crusher, I pre-order Annie Got Your Gun and Chariots of Fire. Who wouldn't knew it's coming out on my birthday? Oh, awesome! God, your birthday's right around the corner, man. If I don't see you before your birthday or anything on the live stream or whatnot, Crusher, happy birthday! Seriously, that is awesome. I hope you get everything you want. Truly, truly, happy birthday from the bottom of my heart. Honestly. Um, Neat Nomad, favorite Roman Polanski film. Wow. Um, Favorite Roman Polanski film. I really do like. Oh, what was that one? I'm trying to think of. I'm gonna look up like Roman Polanski movies, cause I'm thinking of one. Thinking of one of his films that I can't think of right now. What is that one? Ah, yes. The Tenant. I really love The Tenant. I think The Tenant's really good. I really love that one a lot. I also really love. I mean, some people are gonna say Chinatown, but actually, The Ninth Gate. The Ninth Gate is another one that I really love with Johnny Depp, which is honestly a really rather underrated movie. I think a lot of people don't really like it because I don't know, maybe they were expecting something slightly different, but I like how it's these books and he's this curator and he gets drawn into this deception and intrigue and devil worshiping, and it's really interesting, man. I really like that movie a lot, man. Really good, actually. I really do enjoy that flick, man. I really actually pretty good. Ryan McCormick, they are starting to announce our convention for August. First guest is Kane Hodder, and I may have to have a certain Screen Factory box set to get signed. No, I think everybody, man, if you're having him sign, I think everybody's having him sign it. And get in line fast, man. Yeah, they're starting to announce. Honestly, they are starting to announce maybe doing conventions, and I'm just excited. I'm excited, man, because dude, I'm excited because I want to go back to conventions. I want to. I want to be a part of that convention atmosphere. I want to go back to it. Bob wants to go back. John wants to go back. Van wants to go back. We all want to go back to conventions, man. But right now, I think a lot of these conventions are very hesitant. They're not quite sure, and so I'm right now sort of at a wait and see approach. There's a couple of things right now that are like might happen, maybe they will do it. I am right now, man, I am just like crossing my fingers in such a big bad way, dude. I hope they do it because I really want them to, man, honestly. But if you can get Kane Hodder to sign that Screen Factory box set, you do it. And you don't hesitate. That's for damn sure. Let's see. Let's go down the list here. Josie, love the Tourist Trap Special Edition. Always love the film underrated. Tourist Trap is a really great film. I don't own the new Blu-ray that came out of it, but I heard it's phenomenal though. I don't know. I don't like the cover art to it. I wish it was the original theatrical art, but I still would like to get it at some point. Mm, that's a tough one. Ryan McCormick, Barb and Star is a steaming pile of. Dude, you're not wrong. But I did warn you though. I did warn you in the out and about. But maybe you didn't see the out and about yet. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of credit, man. Um, let's see here. Silhouette Media Substat. Did you see the Clay Pigeons is getting a Blu-ray release? Yes. Silhouette Animator. Yes, it is getting a Blu-ray release, and I cannot wait for Clay Pigeons. Anytime I talk about Vince Vaughn, if you've noticed in previous out and abouts, I will always talk about Clay Pigeons. Why? Why would I talk about a movie that's not very well known to people? The reason being is because it's a movie that deserves a lot more love than it honestly gets. And it's one of the best performances that Vince Vaughn has ever done. And on top of that, it's one of the only really dark like villain turns that he ever has done. It's a really fantastic movie, man. Him in it, Joaquin Phoenix. I believe Janine Garofalo is in that too, if I'm not mistaken. It's such a great movie, man. And for it to finally get a great Blu-ray release is awesome. So I absolutely, that's going to be a pickup. That's by far, dude. 4K Media Guy, when do you think Blu-ray 28% will sell more than DVD 68%? You know, it's kind of interesting for 4K Media Guy because I remember, God, uh 5 to 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago, I remember when I had a friend of mine, and my friend of mine said, Seth, DVDs are going to be gone in 5 years. And I said, sure. Okay, fine, whatever. You know, make sense, I suppose. And literally, um, 5 years came and went, and DVD was still around. And then I was like, well, what happened? I thought the DVDs were going. And he's like, well, you know, they keep on sticking around. You can't kill them. So, um, you know, the thing about it is, I think for a lot of people, DVDs are still their preferred way of doing things. And you know, there's something about DVD that is still popular to this day. People, I think it's the fact that it costs much less. The fact that, you know, the cost does have something to do with it. But I do think also that Blu-ray, right? I think Blu-ray has dropped down incredibly in price. There's $5 dump bins and you name it. You can get titles for really cheap. You honestly can. I think I think Blu-ray will always lag behind DVD. It's just part of the whole thing. It's always gonna be. But honestly, I think Blu-ray has caught up more than I would have expected it to. I think it all depends on if they're ever gonna get rid of DVDs, which I don't see them getting rid of DVDs anytime soon. I really honestly don't. But if they decide to get rid of DVDs, then Blu-ray is gonna shoot up higher. I think the thing with every format, right? I think there was a point where formats were getting very popular. VHS, popular. DVD, popular. Blu-ray started to kind of level out, right? And now 4K is kind of lagging behind Blu-ray, but it's trying to pick itself up. Um, I think it just has to do with pricing and the fact that, you know, look, there's a lot of the population past the niche collector that doesn't care about the special editions and the collector's editions and doesn't care about that, and they just want, you know, the simple movie, and in that way DVD is the preferred source. I can't say I blame them, but not everybody is like you and me. So at the end of the day, do I see it ever catching up? Maybe, but that depends on a lot of different factors. But as far as the general population is concerned, DVD is still the way to go, dude. Honestly, it just is. You know, maybe one day that might change, but kind of doubt it. Oh, mid-level media, what is up? How are you, sir? Wait a minute. Why are you watching me? I thought you were watching another live stream. Unless you're doing again like a Mr. Dingo thing where you're literally like watching like different screens and you're like an evil villain. You're like I'm watching everybody. Oh my god. Oh lord. Silhouette Animator Severin is also releasing the Texas Chainsaw knockoff Skin Deep in July on Blu-ray. Yes, I did see that. I got to admit, I'm not interested in Skin Deep. I'm not saying it's a bad movie because I've never seen Skin Deep, but I gotta be honest with you guys. I gotta be really honest with you. the last Gabe Bartalos movie that Severin put out on Blu-ray on a special edition, I bought that one, and I literally hated it. I thought it was a terrible movie, and I was like, God, I didn't care for that film, and so I literally I literally got rid of it. I sold it on eBay, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to get another one. So it looks cool, the imagery, but I've looked reviews up online, and they're all like, man, this is confusing as shit. This is just not a good movie. The imagery's cool, but the movie not so much. I'll kind of stay away from that one, man. Let's see. Mr. Dingo, it was hard at first, but I managed to keep track of 3 live streams. Now that one stream ended, I'm only watching you in WrestleMania now. Me and WrestleMania. Me and WrestleMania. The battle of a lifetime. WrestleMania wins. Wait, anyway. Okay. Oh, Albert, would you post individually every movie you have in your collection on your Instagram account like DVD Swimmer? I don't think I'll ever do that. It's not really something I'm interested in doing. I mean, I appreciate what DVD Swimmer does, and it's cool that he does that. Um, I don't think I'll ever do it though. It's just not me to sort of, hold up my movie and sort of like post it on Instagram. It's not me to do it, dude. I do it sometimes for like when I'm out and about and doing stuff and taking pictures, but like for like every single movie in my collection, nah, I don't know if I'll ever do that, man. But I appreciate people who do. It's just not me, man. Um, let's see. 4K Media Guy, anytime, man. Always enjoy your live. Thank you, 4K Media Guy. Appreciate the love, man. Truly, dude. Silhouetted Animator almost bought pieces at my local movie trading company a few days ago in the hopes to mail it to your PO box, but I didn't know if you ordered it personally. Yeah, don't send me pieces because I've already got pieces. I went to my local Soundgarden. I picked up pieces. I got it. Don't I mean, dude, if you want to send it, that's up to you, man. I can, I can give it to one of the other guys. But I already got it, so don't waste your hard-earned money on that one. I've already got it in the collection, so dude, I appreciate the love, man. But if you want to send any movie-related stuff to the PO box, you absolutely can. The PO box is in the description below, so it is there. So you can definitely send anything you want. In fact, I'll be posting a video tomorrow um, that is a subscriber mail video. It's a short video, but I'm gonna be posting that tomorrow. So keep up to date. And like I said, I'm gonna do subscriber mail videos. Like if you guys send me stuff in the mail, I'm gonna show it off because you guys took the time to actually like send me something, so I'm gonna do it. So yeah, you'll see that video tomorrow. It's just a short one, but it was kind of cool to get some subscriber mail at the PO box. Like I was not expecting that. So that was kind of fun, man. So yeah, you'll see that video tomorrow, man. So. Let's see. Mid-level media. I loved Becky in my top 10 of 2020, which isn't saying it's not saying much, yeah, because not much came out in 2020. But no, Becky is good because of Kevin James. Like I said, you take Kevin James out of that, and I don't know if it'd be half as good. But with him in it, it's pretty damn good, man. I will admit that. Um. Becky was a fun one. Yeah, Becky was definitely fun, man. Mid-level media. Do you reverse the cover on your Scream Factories to original poster or leave Scream? No, I reverse. I reverse that shit, man. I do. I reverse that shit mid-level. Because there's something about original art that I love. And I don't know, man. It's just back in the day. I don't. It's not something about it. It was so much better. I appreciate what Scream Factory does, and their artwork is really killer at times. But man, I do the original because it's so good, dude. I do. Ryan, I picked up Random Acts of Violence from Shudder. Keep picking up Scare Me, but I have been telling myself to put it back. Please, please put back Scare Me. D- don't buy it. Don't buy it. I'm telling you, don't buy it. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it, Ryan. Look, you've trusted me so far. Trust me now, man. Trust me now. Trust me, damn it. Don't buy it. Stay away. Hey, Jesus. Minecraft. Hey, Seth, are you excited for Jason Statham's new movie, Wrath of Man? Yes, I am. In fact, if you haven't watched the last Out and About video that I did, I actually talked about the trailer in the Out and About, so definitely check that out, man. The trailer is cool, dude. Trailer is really awesome. Looking forward to more Jason Statham love. Mr. Dingo, do you think Rob Zombie would be a perfect fit to direct a Texas Chainsaw movie? Uh, no, no. I mean, God, I love Rob Zombie. I love Rob Zombie's music, and I like his personality, and I like House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and Three from Hell. Those are great films. I enjoy them. I own them. However, I don't like the Halloween remake. I think his H2 is complete bullshit. 31, even though it has some moments in it that are pretty decent, I can't say that I like the movie. His other films, as far as I'm concerned, are a joke. Um, everybody has always said, "Oh, he should make a remake to The Thing, or he should make Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, or he just no." I I think I think Rob Zombie's a cool filmmaker when he's doing the right material. His Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I wouldn't be interested in it, man. I wouldn't be. I mean, it would be a lot of cool older actors from the 70s and 80s that would pop up for cameos, but you know, um, Leatherface would have a white trash family, and you know, yeah, uh, they would just be cursing up a storm, and I don't know, man. It just would be it just to me, I wouldn't like it. And it's not the fact of like hating Rob Zombie. It's just like you tried redoing Carpenter and you failed. Try redoing Toby Hooper, and I just think it's gonna come out a mess, dude. I mean, honestly, God, I don't see that working out for him. I don't know. I just don't see it working out, bro. It could. I don't think it will. Um, Mid-level media. Oh no, I like. Damn, dude. Dude, I'm glad you liked it. I honestly, mid-level, I'm glad you like Barb and Star, but I gotta be real, man. That movie was trash, man. I was literally, okay, so I was literally, um, I, I was starting to feel bad from the second vaccine shot, right? And I was more in pain from watching that fucking movie than I was from the second vaccine shot. Like I was literally just like this thing is garbage, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. It was too random. It was too random, and the jokes were lame. Jokes that were like 20 years old. That I'm like, yeah, that hit like 20 years ago. come up with something better, man. Like I just didn't like it, dude. God bless your heart that you liked it, dude. God bless your heart, man. God bless your heart. God bless your soul. But I didn't like it, man. Oof, damn. Vinny Conrad, are you going to have your 2020 top 10 movies? No, I'm not going to do any top 10 videos, or at least not any in the near future. It's not that I don't like those videos, because I watch a ton of them on YouTube. But the problem for me is that I it's hard for me to do a top 10 or top 20 of something. Like oh, top 10 of the year, or at least top 10 of, 2020, because I haven't watched every movie from 2020. It's the same thing of like, because like, let's say I were to have done a least favorite of 2020. Like, let's say I did it at the beginning of 2021. And now I've seen Barb and Star, which I believe it came out in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it did. Maybe it came out on streaming in 2021 early, um, but now that I just saw it, I would put Barb and Star in like my least favorite of 2020, but I would have already done the list at that point. So, you know, you can't really fully do a list until you've actually seen most of the movies for that year, and I haven't, so doing that kind of list seems kind of counterproductive to me. But people do it, and God bless their hearts, man. It's just not something for me, dude. Um, let's see. Minecraft. Do you have the cutie little girl Drew Barrymore movie Firestarter? I don't have Firestarter in my collection. I love the movie, but I don't have. They did come out with a Scream Factory edition, which I was thinking of buying, but I didn't get it, man. Even though, boy, I was really wanting to think about getting it, but I passed, and now I probably regret it now. But it is a great flick, though. Let's see here. Vinny, sounds like a very painful movie. It is. Sorry, mid level. It's just a bad movie. um, let's see here. Aaron, the Roman Polanski film Frantic is terrific. It seems to compare with the Andrew Davis film The Fugitive, both with Harrison Ford, but the Richard Walker character seems edgier than Richard Kimball. I love The Fugitive. Love The Fugitive, man. And Frantic is great too, by the way. Frantic is too, man. It was like it was the one arm man. It was the one arm man. Oh man. Oh god. It's so good, man, that movie, dude. And Frantic is too, man. Roman Polanski's a great filmmaker, man. God. Thanks, Ed. You are welcome, Crusher. You are welcome. Yet again, the happiest of birthdays. I want you to make it one of the best birthdays, man. Honestly, you deserve it, Crusher. Seriously. Vinny, how's your physical media pickups this week? Well, I did show off the ones that I picked up this past out and about. So if you haven't seen that, definitely do it. As far as the ones I'll be showing off for this upcoming one, I got a few packages. I did. Can't tell you what they are, but I did. Um, let's see. Hey, Chris, how are ya? Oh, a super chat from Silhouetted Animator of $5. Thank you so much. What was your comment? Let's see. Ever watched Campfire Tales? The only thing other than American Gods with a scene where a man's whole body gets sucked into a, you might know. I have seen Campfire Tales, and I love Campfire Tales. That is a great movie, man. Talk about a movie that I would love to see like a special edition for, man. That would be one I would love to see, dude. That's a great one, man. Yeah, that scene. I definitely know what you're talking about, man. That's a great one, dude. It's a great film. That is awesome, man. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, dude. Um, Mr. Dingo. I think the most lackluster movie I was hyped for was The Haunting of Sharon Tate. I thought Hilary Duff would be a perfect fit to play Sharon, but man, that movie was awful. And I completely 100% agree with you, Mr. Dingo. I actually talked about it that week that it came out on the Out and About, and I kind of figured it wasn't going to be good, only because I'm not really a fan of Hilary Duff. I, I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't like Hilary Duff, but I still thought, okay, it could be decent, right? And I just felt like they really just that movie's a complete utter misstep, man. I mean, you can make a good Manson movie. There's people who have done it. So it's not like it's hard to do a Manson movie. You could make a good one, but this one just really failed in a lot of ways, man. And talk about a really lackluster Manson movie. That is a lackluster Manson film. So no, I completely 100% agree with you, dude. Vinny Conrad, how big is your physical media collection? I guess we'll just have to wait and see when I do the eventual collection video. Lil Tay, I watched a horrible horror movie called Z. It sucked. Have you seen it? I have not seen Z. I may have heard of it. What's it about? Definitely let me know. Vinny, you have a lot of positive energy. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. It's not always easy, but I try. Oh, another super chat from Silhouette Animator, $2. Thank you. Wow. My mistake. It was Grim Prairie Tales, not. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Then I'm thinking of the wrong movie too. Okay. Wow. Maybe it's not Campfire Tales. Because I was thinking of a scene that is kind of similar to what you were talking about, but it's not Campfire Tales. Okay. Okay, that's weird. Then what was I thinking about then? Maybe I was thinking about Campfire Tales. I've not seen Grim Prairie Tales then. I don't think I have. I'm stumped on that one. I was thinking of a scene similar to what you were talking about, and I thought it was Campfire Tales, but now that you're telling me this, maybe it wasn't. I think we're thinking about two different films, honestly. Hmm. I think we are. No, I don't. I've never seen Prairie Tales. That is interesting to me. No, I haven't. Hmm. Now you've got my brain turning. Okay. I'm gonna have to think about that one a bit. Mr. Dingo, they had fans at WrestleMania this year, so I think things are slowly getting back to normal, at least little by little. Little by little, they are picking back up again. It's not like abundance, but it is picking up slowly but surely, man. I am hoping at some point by the end of this year, we're gonna get back to like maybe 70% normalcy, maybe. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, man. But I'm really hoping we get back to some sort of normalcy. Look, the reason why I got the vaccine and why a lot of other people have is because I want to get back to normal. I want to be able to hug my mother. I want to be able to eventually go to places without wearing a damn mask. I want that. And if me getting the vaccine helps to do that, then I'm 100% all for it. And so that's why I think it's important to get it. And look, if people don't want to get it, that's their choice. And I completely 100%, you know, think if they want to do what they want to do, then they're well within their rights. But, you know, I think it's important that I vaccinate, and my mother has, and my girlfriend and her father, and so, you know, I'm just trying to do my part, and that's what I'm trying to do, man. We'll see. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Put it that way. Lil Tay, do you watch Young Rock? No, I don't. I really have no interest in that show. I mean, not that I don't love The Rock, because I love The Rock, but that show, it's kind of like Young Sheldon, or like that Chris Rock show, Everybody Hates Chris, or whatever that show was. I had no interest in that either, man. I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad show, just it never really kind of interested me. I guess. I don't know. Vinny, do you pick up new physical media every week? Yes, I do. Whether it is in the store or whether it's by mail, I get something every single week. And I am serious, man. It doesn't matter whether I just get one thing or I get literally an abundance of titles. Literally, I have something every single week. And it's kind of crazy to think that, but it really is true, man. Um, yeah, it's nutty. Maybe I'm crazy for doing that. I don't know, dude. But it's that physical media life, man. That physical media life, you gotta love it. Chris, hey Seth, have you picked up Parasite on Blu-ray or 4K? Because I didn't see it in your pickup videos. I did not pick up Parasite. I love the movie. The movie's great, but it's not something that I'm gonna pick up, at least not for the time being. I have a feeling like that movie is gonna be around for a while as far as availability. Hell, it's gotten a Criterion release. So it's gonna be around for a long while. So I mean, it's not something I have to pick up immediately. I think I'll pick it up eventually when I get the chance, but it's not something I immediately wanted to pick up. Put it that way. If I pick up, it'll be sometime down the road. But yeah, I don't need to pick it up right now. Let's see. Vinny Conrad, your favorite Stanley Kubrick movie? My favorite Stanley Kubrick movie is The Shining. I love The Shining. I think The Shining is absolutely brilliant. My second favorite, however, is actually Eyes Wide Shut. I love Eyes Wide Shut. I think Eyes Wide Shut is brilliant. Um, and I think it's way better than people ever give it credit for, man. But my favorite, and I think most people's favorite, would definitely be The Shining, man. That's for damn sure. So, um, Joe Weagle. Hey, Zad, do you know where meet friends? I've been trying to get into acting at community college, but because COVID, they don't have class. How do you be more confident? Joe, I'm not gonna lie, actually. I was one of the shyest people ever. And I'm serious. Like if you were to like put it this way, when I was in high school, I was one of the shyest motherfuckers you have ever seen in your life. And if you were to have told me at the end of high school that I would eventually do a YouTube channel where I would literally go out into a store and film and have people look at me and everything, I would have like hidden in a corner. I There would have been no way. Um, Eventually I kind of just grew out of my shell, and I think it's as I got older, I became more mature and I learned to deal with the world better. And you know what? I actually, crazy enough, in community college, I actually did acting classes. Actually, true story. True story. In community college, I did acting classes. And it's actually weird because when I did the acting classes at community college, the teacher, true story, the teacher actually told me that I should go and try to make this a profession. True story. They said you should really try, and really make something of this. And I don't know, like I was like, I don't really know. And also the weird thing about it was that I didn't have a lot of money. And the financial aid was piling up for me, and I was looking into maybe applying to acting schools. and they are so expensive. And then I thought, oh, maybe I could do like some sort of like, uh like improv thing, right? I could do an improv thing. I could live in New York City or LA or something and get into the movie scene. And I thought to myself, I said, dude, I don't know what I would do. I don't have enough money. I don't know anybody in NYC. I don't know anybody in LA, and I, I wouldn't have a job lined up. I would barely have any money to live, and I'd be living on the street. And I'm like just thinking to myself like all these kinds of things, man. Um, so I never actually pursued it. Crazy enough, man. It's kind of something that I kind of regret a little bit. Um, I don't know if I would have even made anything of myself, to be honest with you, but it was something that I had definitely thought about. But as far as confidence, man, confidence comes from here, man. Comes from inside you. Okay, man, and you know at a certain point, at a certain point, you just gotta say fuck it, and that's the honest to god truth, man. You gotta say fuck it because you know people. Some people live to tear you down, and no matter what you do, that's what they're gonna do, man. Um, and there's no avoiding that. There's no avoiding people looking at you. There's no avoiding people whispering about you and saying bad things about you and but at a certain point you just got to reveal the curtain and go for it. And that's that's what I did. And I opened up, and surprisingly I found a great community, a great movie loving community. I found great friends, and I eventually did a YouTube channel where I'm incredibly proud of it. You know, it's not the most biggest YouTube channel in the world. It's not the most successful YouTube channel in the world. Doesn't have the most subscribers, but uh, it's something that had I not been bold, I would have never been achieved it. So there's something about that you just kind of go for it. And if you fall on your face, you fall on your face, man. But sometimes you gotta fall in order to pick yourself back up. Honestly, got truth, man. Hey, wow, another super chat. Well, thanks, man. Hey, dude, $1.99. Thank you. Ever thought about doing a live movie commentary? Yes. In fact, if you guys want to know, I actually just hanged out with Bob, and Bob and I talked about it. I actually asked Bob about it, and Bob and I are in agreement that we would do it. Him and I would actually do a live movie commentary. We won't do it anytime soon, but Bob is down for it. He would do it later on this year. He actually would. Um, so he's actually down for a live movie commentary, and I actually would do it too. So yeah, I guess now it's just the fact that Bob and I will eventually do it. It's just now thinking about what movie we would do at this point. It would have to be a movie that everybody has, right? Because we can't do an obscure movie. We can't do this obscure film like nobody knows. Yeah, we would have fun with it, but nobody would know what the hell we're talking about. So we would have to do something. I don't know what we do though. Would be interesting, but yeah, we are down for it, honestly. Lil Tay, have you seen Downfall? I have. Not much of a fan of it, but I have seen it. It's okay. Crusha, I'm blue blind this movie. Oh, I'm blind buying this movie called Wildlife. It looks like a good movie, 80s from the cover, and also ordering the Willy's Wonderland. Best Buy has a sale for 14.99. Both of these come out Tuesday. I am definitely looking forward to checking out Willy's Wonderland. Nick Cage. Nick Cage. Come on, man. Nick Cage is awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Wildlife. I've heard of Wildlife. Hell, I might have actually have seen Wildlife, but it's been so damn long. But that is a really cool movie from what I remember. But yeah, those are two great pickups. Great ones, Crusher. Those are cool. Um, Vinny Conrad, DVD is king of physical media for the last one. Yes, Vinny, you're right. You're absolutely right, Vinny. DVD is king. Um, it's weird because you have no idea how many times I see on Facebook different posts in these groups where like people are like, DVD is terrible and DVD is so outdated and all these other ones are king. And I'm thinking to myself, man, have you looked at the statistics? I mean, seriously, have you looked at them? Have you seen what people are buying? Because I have. I go to the stores constantly. I see that people are buying DVD, man. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with it. But, it's the cost and it's the idea that there's a lot of people, the general public out there, that are not like you and me, and they don't care about the extra packaging and they don't care about the extra special features. They just want the movie, and the DVD is king for them. So, yeah, true. You're right. Um, Mr. Dingo, when you were a wrestling fan, what was your favorite move or finisher? Oh, my favorite move came from one of my favorite wrestlers, Bret the Hitman Hart. And it is the sharpshooter. And in fact, I used to wrestle my friends. Like my friends and I had this like wrestling league that we had back in the day, and we would wrestle each other. And one of my finishing moves was the sharpshooter. I swear to God. And talk about a move that is a real pain in the ass to get people into, because you've got to get your leg in and then twist their leg around, and it's that's not an easy maneuver to do. I used to do that maneuver, and however, once you get people in that maneuver, they're fucked. Like they can't get out of it. And on top of that, that hurts, man. You're literally like bending their back. Like that's dude, that was one of my favorite maneuvers. Was a sharpshooter. I love that fucking maneuver, man. That wasn't easy to put people in, but once you got them in it, they were done, man. Um, let's see. Minecraft. Yeah, I agree with you. At Walmart, most Blu-rays are 6.90. Yeah, Blu-rays are cheap now. I mean, really cheap. I mean, so if there's a person out there who has been sort of only DVD, I mean, now is as good a time as any to get into it. I mean, really, it's as good a time as any to get into it. I don't see why you wouldn't, but then again, some people just don't want to. It's possible. Let's see here. Joe Weagle, WrestleMania on tonight. Yeah, everybody's watching WrestleMania. I hope WrestleMania is good. Is it good this time around? I don't know. Um, Minecraft at Big Lots. I got the Blu-ray of the Gunman for only $3. That is a good deal. That is a good deal, man. For $3, that's a steal. Vinny, bottom line with owning physical media is rewatchability. And I agree with you 100%. It is, well, I mean, yes, you can rewatch it on streaming, but the problem is that I guess the problem ultimately is that it's never gonna last on digital. There's always going to be rights issues. There's always going to be other companies that are going to have it for a certain amount of time, and then it's going to go to another service, and so you're bouncing back and forth. Once you have that disc in your hand, you can literally watch it whenever you want at your own convenience, and you can watch it. You can literally watch it today, and then if you decide to not watch it again in like 5 years, that's your choice. But you know it's there for you. Whereas like certain movies could be on Disney Plus today, and then in 5 years could be on Netflix. You have no idea. So that's one of the beauties of physical media, truly, man. It's one of the beauties of it. Let's see. Mr. Dingo. I'm Mr. Dingo, aka the villain. Hey, you said it, man. So, um, let's see. Vinny, what's your favorite Steven Spielberg movie? Oh my God. Oh wow. My favorite Spielberg movie. It has to be Jurassic Park because I think Jurassic Park is awesome. But I got to admit, another one of my favorites of his is Catch Me If You Can. Like I really love that movie, man. I think just the style of it, the editing, the directing, the acting, the story, I think it's perfect, man. I think Catch Me If You Can is a really great Spielberg film. Yeah, they're Spielberg's awesome, man. Jaws is great. I mean, God, it's hard to pick one Spielberg film, isn't it? It's so good. About yeah, I mean, E.T. God, so many of them. Jesus. Um. Mid-level media. The battle was over at 10:15. Then jumped over. I can't focus on two streams at once. It's like your eyeballs are like, oh. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you one bit. Dude. I hope the battle was good though. Lil Tay, would you consider yourself a film critic or fan? Because I consider you a critic, but your channel name is fan. Um, I guess I'm a fan. I mean, I'm a critic in the fact that I review it, but sometimes saying you're a critic is kind of cool, but it's also kind of like snobbish in a way. You're like, I'm a critic and I review movies. It's kind of like that. No, man, I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of movies that gets to be lucky enough to have a YouTube channel where I talk about them. And it maybe occasionally I might call myself a critic for the sake of like trying to be legitimate, but fuck that. So, oh man. Um Neat Nomad. I like The Tenant, and the only reason I know about it is because Bruce Campbell talked about it on an episode of Dinner for Five on IFC and said it was the scariest movie he had seen. Yes, because I remember Bruce Campbell talking about the movie. There was a 100 greatest horror moments on Bravo years ago, and Bruce Campbell was talking about the movie, and he said it was one of the scariest movies he had ever seen, and that always stuck with me. And then when Scream Factory put it out, I was like, "Oh, this, I gotta get this," and it was really solid. I don't wouldn't say it's the scariest movie I've ever seen type of film, but I thought it was really solid though, and really, really good. So yeah, I would easily recommend it, man. Um, Minecraft is the 2002 sci-fi movie Solaris we're seeing. Uh Solaris is okay. Um I would see. I would probably go back and watch the original Solaris more than I would actually. I think you're talking about the remake. Am I not mistaken? I think you are. Unless you're. No, or maybe you're not. Maybe you are talking about the original. If you are talking about the original is better. The remake, not so much, but the original is the better one. Yeah, remake not so much though. Um, let's see, Vinny. 4K is only 3% of physical media sales. I mean, look, 4K is still very young in the format wars, right? I mean, it hasn't. I mean, it's still a baby in a lot of ways. Um, it's not going to get the kind of love yet that Blu-ray or DVD has. It just won't do it. And so, I think 4K is going to get more love eventually, but it's going to take time. It's the same thing with Blu-ray. It just takes time, man. But here's the thing about it. You can't shuffle in more physical media formats. You can't shuffle in 8K at this point. You can't do it. And I'm hearing so many things about 8K, 8K this, and I'm like thinking, no, you can't do 8K at this point. Because if you do 8K at this point, you've essentially killed 4K. If you do that, you are essentially killing 4K. And so I just don't really I just don't really see it happening. I mean, I think it will happen eventually, but you know, uh, it's up to the studios whether they want to kill their own format or not. I mean, this is the studios we're talking about, but I just don't think 8K is the right way to go at this point. Um, it, 8K is 4K is still in its infancy, so 8K doesn't seem like the right idea to me. Just saying. Um, let's see. Ryan, WrestleMania is being stretched out over tonight and really out of 2 nights? Wow, I actually remember back in the day WrestleMania was this big like one night event. Now it's stretched over 2 nights, really. Um, Crush. I ordered Day of the Animals with slipcover from Severin back in January. Should be arriving by April 27th, I hope. Yeah, I saw the Day of the Animals. I didn't order it, but it looked cool though. So I hope you enjoy that one, Crafter. Minecraft. Well, that is 70. Yeah, it is sad. If you look up the statistics, it tends to be a bummer. I hate to say it. Um, glad you got pizzas. Yes, I did. I went and got pizzas. I was actually honestly I was really surprised that they even had pizzas there because when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, like somebody's gonna pick this up, right? And then when I went back, like weeks later, thinking to myself like they're not gonna have it. They did. How weird is that, man? Sometimes people don't get it. Actually, I pick it up. Hmm. Vinny, what's your favorite Clint Eastwood directed movie? Ooh, um, Million Dollar Baby is really good. Oh my God. Um, Mystic River is fantastic. Oh, jeez. Um, Play Misty for me from back in the day. He's done a lot of great stuff, man. Clint's great. Hard to pick just one though. He is good. Minecraft MOD and Game Show fan. Anyone heard of Argo? Argo. Argo, fuck yourself. I had to do it. Oh man. Um, Argo's great. Argo's awesome. I love that movie. Great goddamn flick, man. Awesome. Mid-level media. Wow. Super chat. Wow. Thank you so much, man. Holy shit. Um, Rob Zombie's Halloween is garbage. Thank you. It is hot garbage. It is hot. hot garbage, man. Oh my god, dude. And here's the thing about it. Like, I don't like that movie is just really terrible. And I don't care what anybody says. Like if they try to defend it, I'm like, really, you're defending the remake of Halloween over the original. Like I wouldn't want to be the one to do that, man. I would damn wouldn't want to be the one to do that. And I remember when H2 came out, I didn't see H2 because I hated the Halloween remake so bad. But my friend, I think my friend John actually he burned me the disc for H2. And he said, "Here, you can watch H2." And he said, "Man, this is terrible." so, so I watched it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is even worse." And I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't pay money to watch that shit." Yeah, it's bad, very very bad. Thank you for the $5 though, man. That's awesome, dude. Like we bond over our mutual hatred of Rob Zombie's Halloween. Mm, good bonding moments. um, Crasha, have you seen the new Dude, Those Wish Me Dead trailer? You probably explain more on your Out and About coming Tuesday. Um, I have not. I'm actually going to talk about a different trailer this upcoming Tuesday, but I will keep that in mind for possibly the following Tuesday. So I will keep that in mind though. Wish Me Dead. I'll look that up, Crusher. Thank you. Appreciate that. Vinny, did you enjoy Arc Enemy and Shadow in the Cloud? I did. Shadow in the Cloud was really solid. Really enjoyed that one. And Arc Enemy is actually pretty interesting of a sort of anti superhero action flick, like fantasy film. Really cool stuff, man. I really enjoyed both those quite a bit. Minecraft. I'm sorry for saying this, Seth, but I liked Instant Family. You liked Instant Family? You're a Wahlberg apologist, aren't you? Aren't you? You're a Wahlberg apologist. You will watch anything Wahlberg won't you? You probably eat at Wahlburgers every week, don't you? You go to Wahlburgers every week. You just wait there, hoping that you can see Mark. If you're lucky, maybe you'll see Donnie. Damn, dude. Oh no. Whatever, man. Oh Jesus. Uh, um, Vinny, your favorite Martin Scorsese movie? Oh my God, my favorite Martin Scorsese movie. I think it. I think it has to be Goodfellas. I think it does. Goodfellas is so awesome, man. But I gotta bet that Casino's really good, and I like The Irishman, and Raging Bull is amazing, and I like Hugo, and oh God, he's done some great stuff, man. It's hard to pick a one Scorsese movie, man. It's hard to pick it. Um, Celluloid Therapy, Arc Enemy was pretty damn cool. Thank you, Celluloid Therapy. Yes, Arc Enemy was cool, man. I enjoyed that flick. That's a good one, man. Minecraft, not into horror, but do you remember the 2005 film The Jacket? I do. I do, man. It's pretty decent. It's not great, The Jacket, but I kind of like it though. It's not bad, man. It's pretty interesting. Um, Cellular Therapy, Slaughtered Vomit Dolls. Anyone? I have never seen Slaughtered Vomit Dolls. No, I've never seen that. What a wild title, man. Vomit Dolls. What the hell? Um, my favorite Martin Scorsese movie is yeah, The Wolf of Wall Street is fantastic too. Yeah, God. There's so many Scorsese ones that I love, dude. God. He's made a lot of great ones. Fuck. Vinny Conrad, your favorite Quentin Tarantino movie? My favorite Quentin Tarantino movie is actually Jackie Brown. I love Jackie Brown. Most people are gonna say Pulp Fiction, and I love Pulp Fiction. But to me, it's Jackie Brown, and then probably after that is Reservoir Dogs, which I really think Reservoir Dogs is awesome, man. I love early Tarantino. I love early Tarantino much more than I like later Tarantino. See, a lot of people like the opposite, but I happen to like earlier work of Tarantino. Um, let's see here. Your favorite Robert Rodriguez movie? My favorite Robert Rodriguez movie is either Desperado or From Dusk Till Dawn. However, I do like Once Upon a Time in Mexico. That is a good one as well. Mm, man, it's a good one. Um, Silhouette Anime. Oh, thank you for the other $5 super chat, Silhouette Anime. I appreciate that. Wow, man. Thank you so much. Uh, Grim Prairie Tales had that scene and had James Earl Jones. Okay, I gotta check that out because I have never seen Grim Prairie Tales. I think we were. There's a similar scene in another movie that I was thinking about. It's not from Grim Prairie Tales because I've never seen it, but I don't know what it's from now. If it's not from Campfire Tales, I don't know what it's from, but I gotta look that up at some point. That movie. Hmm. It is an interesting one. I gotta look that up. Cellular Therapy. I love the boutique labels, one by one, bringing out the movies that have been long unavailable or never available. I love the boutique labels, dude. Scream Factory, Arrow, 88 Films, uh, Criterion, Code Red, Scorpion releasing, Second Sight Films. Oh my God. Jesus, Grindhouse releasing, Blue Underground, Synapse, Vinegar Syndrome, Severin. I mean, goodness gracious, man. I mean, it really is a great time to be a physical media lover. Even though sometimes I always say there's these tough moments, but seeing some of these releases coming out from these labels, man, make it all the more worth it. Really, it does, dude. And Brad Dourif is in Grim Prairie Tales as well. Okay, that's cool. Okay, he's in it. Um, Lil Tay. Z's about a 8-year-old boy who has an imaginary friend, and then for some reason the mom had it too. It may sound good. It's awful. It had the potential to be something slightly better, but it was ridiculous. Okay, well, hey, I'll stay away from it, man. I swear. Um, Kresha, getting my second vaccine May 1st. Kresha, I am incredibly proud of you. Thank you so much for getting the vaccine. The second vaccine, you're gonna have a little trouble with it. You're gonna have, a little bit tougher time than the first one, just to let you know. But honestly, a day laid up is better than getting COVID. Honestly, so I'm glad you're getting fully vaccinated. I really am happy that you are. Um, Minecraft. I just saw Steven Seagal's Kill Switch a few days ago. It was one of the worst action films I've watched. The editing was really the most painful thing to sit down to. You know what? Early Seagal is great. I love early Seagal, but later Seagal is trash. It's really trash, man. Um, Trip. Why are Blu-rays still 20 to 25 bucks? It costs nowhere near that to produce. They never dropped their price point since day one. I agree with you. There is a lot of releases out there that are a lot of money and they don't need to be. Um I mean, look, if we're talking about the boutique labels, if we're talking about the collector edition, limited edition stuff, I can see why it's that price. So I don't balk at it. But some of these newer releases that have no special features on them and they're just a Blu-ray and they have just in store new movie. I just don't get it. So no, I agree with you 110%. I think that's another reason again why I think people are not going over to Blu-ray as much because look, it's the price point. And you'll see all these statistics and these articles about how physical media is dying, and it's interesting because some people argue, well, don't you have to charge that much because of the studios having to mass produce these discs and then the artwork and they buy the cases and everything. I'm sure they get a bargain on that stuff. I'm sure they do. Um, but again, I just don't know. So I'm not sure, man. I mean, I wish it was less money, but some people wait till Black Friday to pick up their movie. Then hell, sometimes I really can't blame them because if you wait, you might get a better deal in the end. Just saying. Um, let's see. Celluloid therapy. No chance I am taking the shot. It's not FDA approved, and technically it's not a vaccine. It's gene therapy. Plus, I cannot justify a shot for something with 99.97 of people perfectly fine. No, and that's fine. Celluloid therapy, that's fine. If you don't want to get it, I understand it, and it's your choice. So I'm no hate from me, but at the same time, don't hate on me for getting it. Okay. Let's see. Minecraft, the movie Killswitch is part of Seagal's The Crapper. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty bad. Um, let's see. Um, what did you thought about the movie Vice? Chris, actually, Nick and I did a movie review for Vice. It's on the movie review playlist, so go there and check it out. We had a really great discussion on Vice. Definitely give that one a look, man. Troy had to stop in to give you a shout out, my dude. Troy, thank you so much for being part of the live stream, even if for a moment or two. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, dude. Um, Celluloid therapy. College ropes you into debt slavery. I know people massively struggling with student debt and unable to buy a home because of it. College should be free for everyone. Our property taxes are more. I know, dude. It's really tough, man. I I was paying off my student loans for over 10 years. Truth. Truth, man. For over 10 years I was paying them off. And so man, trying to save up for stuff was a pain in the ass. I mean, I would eventually like to buy a house. I'd eventually like to do a lot of things. Um, that student loan stuff set me back, man. I mean, if I could do it all over again, I would do it so much different than what I did. But, you know, live and learn, I guess, right? Um, Eli, hello Seth. My MCU journey is going great. I'm done with Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, and Civil War. Great, great three movies I watched this week. Awesome, Eli. Thank you for being part of the live stream, and I am so glad the MCU journey is going great, man. Boy, you are actually close to catching up to me and my girlfriend. We actually just watched Doctor Strange, and she she absolutely thought Doctor Strange was weird. She thought Doctor Strange was so odd, man. And but she did enjoy it. Um the next thing we're watching is for her is Spider-Man Homecoming, and we're slowly getting towards um uh you know the next big Avengers movies and everything. So I'm slowly getting her there. It's taking time, but we're getting there, man. So we'll see how the journey continues to go. But I'm so glad your journey's going well, man. Um Cellular Theory, I don't know. I actually enjoyed Z. Wow. So one hated Z and one really liked Z. That's interesting. Minecraft. Nice job, Eli McRibs. Joe. Hey, Seth, if there's a will, there's a way. You only live once. Do what you love. You're never too old. That's what they say. The biggest regret is not doing anything. Thanks for answering my comment. Dude, you are so, so welcome. And I agree 110%, man. You only live once. And there will be regrets, but hopefully not too many of them. But that way. Let's see here. Next three will be Black Panther, Homecoming, and Doctor Strange. Yes, you are catching up to us, baby. There you go. Awesome, dude. Commentaries would be great. Silhouetted animator. Yeah, so Bob is on board. Okay, Bob is on board for movie commentary. He just right now is like, hey, give me some time. I got a lot on my plate right now, but he is down for movie commentary. So it is going to happen. It is going to happen. Movie commentary is actually going to be a thing later this year. I can't wait. It could be really cool, guys. So I don't know what we're gonna do for it yet, but we got time. But it'll be awesome. Let's see. Here we go. Cellular therapy. Yeah, I've had YouTubers skip my comment on purpose. Um, any Michael Mann fans here from Cellular therapy? Yeah, I like Michael Mann. I don't think I'm in love with Michael Mann movies as other filmmakers, but I appreciate his work though. Yeah, I do enjoy it though. Jared, hey Jared, how are you? Thanks for being part of the live stream. Appreciate it, brother. Um, MOD and Game Show fan. Hope you like those two movies. Well, Minecraft thoughts on Lucky Number 11. Decent, good, not my favorite, but it's average. Average, average, I'd say. Um, uh, Celluloid therapy. I mean, about a Joe, particular jerk will home. Wet Movie 1 always skips my comments because I called him out once. Such a child. Really? He did that? That sucks, man. Unless you're being an absolute jerk, I don't really read the comment. But, um, yeah, I see no reason not to read out the comment. Yeah, that's kind of a childish thing to do. Yeah, that is. Um, Nick Cage rocks. Huge Nick Cage fan here. Yes, Willy's Wonderland is coming, baby. Let's see. Minecraft. It doesn't hurt to get every movie on DVD, as they all might not be on Blu-ray. This is true. There's a lot of movies that are on DVD that aren't even on Blu-ray, and that's another thing too, which is the availability, right? Because there's a lot of movies that haven't even hit Blu-ray, let alone 4K. Just saying, man. I mean, DVD has more selection in general, and it's more easier to find sometimes. Availability, man, that's another big thing, dude. I'm telling you. I mean, when you can find more DVDs than you can Blu-rays or 4Ks, the market just supports DVDs more. You just gotta understand it. Just saying. Um, Aaron, Seth, is there older movies that would be good suggestions for live commentary if would be possible to pick a movie from 80s? Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ones. I mean, when we get ready to do the commentary, whenever it is, um, maybe it'll be in the fall at some point. Um, we'll probably ask you guys for suggestions. I would imagine we probably will. We'll ask you guys for suggestions and what you guys can contribute to us. We want to do a movie that everybody knows and everybody can get their hands on, right? Like I'm not gonna like say to you guys, oh yeah, you need to get this. this Vinegar Syndrome title that nobody knows about. I mean, that would be cool, but I'm not gonna get go out of my way to have you guys buy something that is so obscure. Like we want to do something a little more classic and but something that we can kind of have fun with at the same time. So I don't know why we'll take like suggestions and recommendations. Yeah, of course we will. Um, Chris, yo, Seth, I recently got the 4K of Antebellum. Hope I like the movie. Antebellum is amazing. Great movie. I hope you like it, man. I think you will. Um, Vinny Conrad, physical media or streaming? Really? You gotta ask that, Vinny. I think you know. I think you know the answer to that question, man. Come on. Um, Mike, what's better than this? Just guys being dudes. Just getting, that's true. Um, Minecraft. Forget about Munich. That's another movie of Spielberg. Yeah, Munich. Munich is another one. I was okay on Munich. Wasn't my favorite Spielberg though. It's good, but it's not my favorite though. Hmm. Cellular therapy, no contest, physical media. Remember this: you do not own digital films. You only own them as long as the streaming service has the rights to stream the movie. Once the license expires, it's bye bye. Nope. Celluloid therapy makes a complete and understandable argument, and he's 100% right. You don't own those movies. You own physical releases. You don't own digital. Mr. Dingo, will there ever be another American Pie now that cancel culture is out patrolling the streets? Um, let's put it this way. You will probably get another American Pie movie, but it's going to be kind of like the American Pie movie that came out like not too long back. It's going to be a pussified version of American Pie. It's not even deservedly should be called American Pie. It should be called something else. You cannot make another American Pie the way American Pie originally was. You just can't do it. Okay? I mean, literally, do you realize that the last American Pie movie had no nudity whatsoever? That's like the first ever time, I believe, in the whole entire franchise that has never happened. The pranks were weak as hell. The jokes were really lame and very tame. Yeah, you're not gonna make a good American Pie movie anymore. Those days are done. So if you think you can make another good one like back in the old school days, you're wrong. The last good one, I like American Reunion. I think it's pretty good. It's not as good as the other older American Pie movies, but it's better than what we got before. Just saying. Let's see. Is Rob Zombie done directing? No, I think he's got some stuff in the pipeline. Um, I heard a rumor. I heard a rumor he was gonna be doing like a movie of like the Munsters or something. I heard something about that, man. Like he's doing a remake of the Munsters. I'm like, what? God, I don't know. Like he's in outer space somewhere at this point. Like I would just like quit if I was him, but whatever. Um, um, Jareth, hey film fan, have you seen the Crazies? If so, what do you think about it? Oh, the 1973 one. Sorry. Yes, I really do like the 1973 Crazies. In fact, I do prefer that over the remake. The remake's not terrible, but it's not as good as that 1973 one. There's something about that one. I like the social commentary. I like I like the I like the sort of old school acting in there. I like the old school sort of exploitation. There's something about that movie I really like. It's pretty good. Um, let's see. Uh, Ryan, the only part I don't like about the Rob Zombie Halloween is the rape scene in the mental hospital in the Antarctica. Well, oh, rape. Oh my God. How many movies have rape in them? Jesus. Now Halloween does. um, Bigler, David Hasselhoff was awesome in Made for TV Baywatch Hawaiian Wedding. DVDs, nuts, and popcorn. Watched two movies recently by the same Mexican director, Hell and the Untamed. Highly recommend. Have you seen? I have not. Then again, I don't have Shutter, so I maybe haven't gotten a chance around those yet. Are they good? Are they interesting? I mean, let me know. You do highly recommend them though. Could be interesting. Yeah, I like Mark Wahlberg, but he's way better at action. Well, this is true. You are right. Um, Chris, so you don't like Django Unchained? I'm gonna hit you with a doozy. I don't really like Django Unchained. There's certain things I like about it. Like I love Leonardo DiCaprio in it. Um, some of the action is pretty good, but I'm not really a fan of Django Unchained. I know that's a controversial thing, man. I know, like people are gonna literally be like, he doesn't like the Django Unchained. What? No, I don't. It didn't really do anything for me. I like early Tarantino. What can I tell you? Um, Crush. Those Who Wish Me Dead with Angelina Jolie stars to be in theaters. Then I should be okay. I will look that up. Crush. I honestly will. Aaron, I like the film Instant Family. Mark Wahlberg is pretty funny as the dad, but it is the kids in the film that are really adorable, plus Octavia Spencer in the film. Okay, fair enough. I didn't like it, but that's just me, man. Um, Minecraft, I see you have the Blu-ray of Looper behind you. Looper. Yes, I do. Good movie, by the way. Um, let's see. Vinny Conroy, Robert Zombie's Halloween 2 or Barb and Star go to visit Delmar. Um, damn. You put me in a corner, you son of a bitch. You put me in a corner, Vinny. I'm, I'm gonna, you're, oh, God, I'm gonna say Halloween 2. I'm gonna do it because you want to know what, man? At least there's the kills in it where I can at least kind of enjoy the kills. I can't pick Bourbon Star. I can't do it. Um uh Vinny, do you collect Criterion? I do. My Criterions are on the other shelves over there, and I absolutely do collect Criterion. Love Criterion, man. Ryan, WrestleMania Night 1 just got done. Finally, a break until round 2 tomorrow night. Oh, hope WrestleMania was good, sir. Um, Keisha, any advice for someone who has anxiety about creating content and putting it out? Amazing stream, brother. Oh, thank you. Hey, just be yourself. That's really the one thing I can say is just be yourself. I mean, you know, if you are honest and be yourself and not trying to be an imitation of somebody or trying to be a carbon copy, people will find you eventually and people will gravitate to who you are. It's kind of interesting because there was one video where I was so pissed that I didn't show a lot of physical media and I was so angry about that and I felt so ashamed. And I got a really great comment that said to me, Seth, sometimes it's not about the stuff that you find in the store, it's about you and it's about who you are. And sometimes, it's about your personality. And so that kind of really opened me up to say, yes, I mean, people want to see the physical media, they want me to talk about it, but it's also the personality of who you are that really matters. So that's what I would say, honestly. But, good luck to you, and I wish you only the best. Honestly, only the best, and wish you the most abundance of good luck ever. Truly. Minecraft MOD and game show fan. The main problem with Seagal's later films is that he has horrible ADR dubbing and has tons of fight doubles, and also his weight. Okay, I mean, I remember when I saw Machete and he was in there, and I'm like, dude, like literally lay off the Mickey D's, man. I mean, or lay off the Wendy's. I mean, stop getting the biggie bags and get on a protein shake, man. I mean, do something, bro. Oh, Jesus, man. Um, let's see, Vinny Conrad. I can't really notice a difference between Blu-ray and 4K picture quality. Some can't. Some can't. Others can. Um, it just depends on the eyes, man. I mean, it depends on the quality of the discs. Put it that way. Chris, as I strongly encourage you to buy The Walking Dead, the definitive edition has great graphics, and I think you'll have a good time. Okay, okay, I will look it up. No, I'm honestly, I will look it up, man. I haven't been a big fan of The Walking Dead in a really long time, but maybe it's cool. Yeah, I'll give it a look, dude. Um, Vinny, have you ever experienced a bad Blu-ray? Yes, I have. I forget what the Blu-ray was, but I had a bad problem with a Blu-ray for a long while. Like I kept bringing it back and buying a new one, and it wouldn't work in the player. It wasn't the player; it was actually the discs itself. Um, and people have found bad stuff at the Dollar Tree before, so you know it's just luck of the draw. I hate to say it, man. Honestly, it is. Celluloid therapy said, not hating on you for the vax. I am happy that you exercise your right to do as you saw fit. Good on you, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I honestly really do, man. Thank you, thank you. We may disagree on that, but we can be civil, and I appreciate it, dude. Chris, and can you play on the live stream too? If it's fun, sure. Why not, man? Vinny, do you collect TV shows on physical media? I do. I don't collect a lot of TV on physical media, to be honest with you. Um, I collect more movies than TV, but I do have some, but not a lot. I'm gonna be honest. Vinny, what's your favorite Disney live action movie? My favorite is actually Aladdin. I really loved Aladdin. I thought that live action one was great. And Will Smith really surprised me. So no, I like that one a lot, man. Um, my favorite Pixar movie, it would probably have to be, oh man, it would probably have to be Coco. I think Coco was Pixar. I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken. I believe Coco was, wasn't it? Mm, I don't know whether I have Coco or not. I believe it. Yeah, I believe Coco was. Um, yeah, I do like Coco quite a bit actually. Um, Minecraft. Are you planning to get the movie Memories of Murder on Blu-ray since it's being released? I haven't. Actually, I haven't looked into it. I guess I'll have to start, won't I? I'll look into it. Could be good. Okay. Um, Chris, do you think we'll get a Pearl Harbor on 4K? If so, I'll get it just for the Harbor scene. Oh, I absolutely believe we'll get a 4K of Pearl Harbor. That's like a guarantee. That movie is easily guaranteed to get a 4K, man. Easily. Crusha, have a good night. South Crusha, have a good night. Thank you for being part of the live stream. Um, Cellular Therapy, still waiting on you to reveal the film that you saw that would not admit to. In fact, I was talking about it with Bob yesterday. We were talking about that movie, and and I said to him, I said, yeah, I told the guys in the live stream about it. I didn't say what the movie was. And he said, "You didn't tell him that I told you about the movie, right?" I said, "Dude, I totally told them that you told me about the movie." And he's like, "Oh my god." We were joking about it. And I said to him, I said, You know, I'm gonna have to reveal the movie when I do the collection video. So, you know, that'll be fun." um Minecraft. I think The Perks of Being a Wallflower is one of Emma Watson's better films. Oh my God, I love The Perks of Being a Wallflower. That is an amazing movie. I saw that in the movie theater. The reason why I went to see it was because of Emma Watson. And that movie is amazing, man. I saw it with Bob, and we loved that film, man. That was a great experience in the theater, man. We had a ball with that film. Um, Chris, I know Pearl Harbor sucks, but that scene is good. Oh, that scene is amazing. It would look amazing in 4K, man. Absolutely. Hey, I watched Slaughter Vomit Dolls. You cannot get more depraved than that. Trust me. No, I'm sure. And I'm not even saying that movie is that I have is depraved. It's not depraved, but it's just a wild movie, man. Ollie in the trilogy, I lost some of my man, you watch some weird shit. I watch weird shit too. I get it, man. You watch some depraved shit, put it that way. Oh man. Ethan, can you give my friend Xander Romaine some advice in movie collecting? What advice would he like? I mean, um, what advice would be? I guess the advice I would say is uh I guess the advice I would say is basically, you know what, just go with what you like. And honestly, if you're gonna buy something, do your research, is what I would say. But honestly, man, I mean, just buy what you like, and you can never go wrong. And once you buy what you like, then you'll sort of venture out from there. But start with what you enjoy, and then sort of work yourself outwards from that point. Kind of makes sense, I would say. How good do you think Manatee Free is as an actor? She's good. She's good. Not great, but good. Collect what you love. Exactly what cellular therapy says. All right, guys. I'm gonna be out of here in about 5 or so minutes because I gotta get to bed, man. Because I am all kinds of tired, man. So, give me the last few questions, and I am out the door, man. So. Let's see what we got here. Chris, I don't know if we'll get 28 days later on 4K because it was filmed on low quality cameras. Well, that's really the problem a lot of times with 4K because there's certain movies that don't need to be on 4K. Like the Evil Dead films don't need to be on 4K. Halloween don't need to be on 4K. And there's a lot of other movies like that, and the quality is not that good because the cameras weren't that good and the movie was never meant to be in that quality. That's why, the only quality that I ever do is Blu-ray for some of those titles because that's the only one that really to me matters. I'm not saying 4K is bad, but 4K only works for certain movies. And that's the reason why. Is 4K is good, but it has its limits, I think. That's just me. Um, Cellular Therapy 99. I'm off to watch Minor Premise. Hope you enjoy Minor Premise. Cellular Therapy. Thanks for being part of the live stream. Um, Patrick Curran, did you know Mrs. Doubtfire is a musical now? Really? That would be wild. I'd actually be interested in watching that. Vinny, fantastic live stream. Thank you so much, sir. Cellular Therapy. Thank you, sir. Minecraft. It's sad that Adrian Shelley's film Waitress is not on Blu-ray. Nah, that would be a cool one. Maybe someday. Patrick, have a great night. Have a great night as well. Vinny, thank you for your wonderful time, buddy. Thank you as well. Ryan, the most screwed up movie I seen was Cannibal Holocaust. I couldn't get through it and had to shut it off. That's how extreme it was. Ryan, that ain't extreme, baby. There's way more extreme, buddy. um, Rip DMX, yeah, rest in peace, DMX. That really sucks that he passed away, dude. I do like some of his music, man. He died way too soon, man. Shame for that. Chris, great live stream. Thank you so much, Chris, for being part of it. Minecraft, well, good night and good stream, Sass. See you on the other side. See you on the other side, sir. Appreciate it, man. Vinny, I'll catch you on the next rebound. Catch you on the next one as well, sir. And oh wow, this was a good one, guys. This was a really great one. It started out a little slow, but it kind of picked itself up. Griff, thanks for another great stream. Thanks for joining. Guys, it kind of started out a little slow because there was like so many live streams that was going on. Like literally, like I was battling WrestleMania and other people's live streams that were going on, and I'm like thinking, "Oh my God, this is gonna be rough this time." But actually, it wasn't so bad, guys. You guys made it fun, man. You made it really great, man. Dude, yeah, you guys have a really great night. Hope you guys have the rest of a really great weekend. I got a lot of stuff really coming up. And make sure that you tune in. Actually, well, literally it's now like midnight, so like today at some point. I am putting out another video, which is going to be a subscriber mail video, which is going to be a short video. Of course, out and about next week, and hopefully another video or two if I can get to it. Fingers crossed. But no, I appreciate it, guys, so much. Thank you for the love and support so much. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Check out the other videos that I do, other live streams, movie hunting, out and abouts, movie reviews with the friends, so much stuff, man, so much content. The love and support you guys give me is so fantastic, man. I truly appreciate it so much. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and Chris, see you on the next video or live stream. Ryan about to go watch the series finale of Shameless and cry my eyes out when it goes off the air. So, oh boy, yeah, you go cry your eyes out, man. You're going to have a review on Godzilla vs. Kong. I will, Patrick. Well, maybe within the next couple weeks, you will definitely see a Godzilla vs. Kong review. So definitely stay tuned for that one. And stay tuned for more content that's coming to the channel. And if you want to send the channel any movie related goodness, you can do so. The PO box is down in the description. You can send us any cool movie related items, whether it's physical media or any other movie related stuff. It would be cool. I'll do subscriber mail unboxings, all that stuff. It'll be all cool as well, guys. So wow, keep up to date with me as well on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. FilmFan108. Keep up to date with everything I'm doing, plus special pictures and videos I do from time to time on social media as well. Oh, had to get it all out there, guys. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you back next time in the next video. Take care, everybody. This was an awesome live stream, and happy hunting.